Happy Sunday. I hope you're all well. I'm feeling nice and festive today with my Christmas jumper. I am just coming on to do the unboxing of our December subscription box. So if you haven't received yours yet, please turn off the video now if you don't want to ruin the surprise. All the boxes were sent out last week, but I know there's been a few delays in the post with the Black Friday weekend last weekend, so don't fret, yours is on the way. But like I say, if you don't want to ruin the surprise, please turn the video off now and you can always come back to it later. So December is the fourth month of our brand new subscription, which has just been amazing, and we've sold out every single month. We do still have a few boxes left for December though, so if you do want to come and sign up to the subscription, please come have a look on the website, and there is a link to the subscription boxes on the main menu. You can either sign up, this month we've done it a little bit different, so you can either sign up to renew each month, or we don't want to tie yourself into a subscription where you have to remember to cancel. Am I back? Sorry guys, it just went off there for a second. Yeah, if you don't want to sign up to a subscription where you have to remember to cancel, we do have a few excuse me, one-off boxes that you can sign up for December if you want to try the December box. December was really exciting. So for us, December marks the start of the brand new growing season. So I know it's a bit dark and miserable, and we've had some horrendous winds and whatnot this weekend, but the start of the new growing season is just something to just really get ourselves excited about, isn't it? So the subscription box, the goal of the box is to help you grow and enjoy your own delicious homegrown food all year round, because there is not a month that goes by there is nothing that we can sow. The growing season doesn't finish at the end of the summer, and it doesn't start again in spring. We go all year round, and we send you up to 5 packets of seeds each month, and it is always something that you can sow in that month. Sometimes we'll do different items. So for November, for example, was garlic month, so we sent you some garlic bulbs, but it's always something that you can sow or plant in the month. And we believe that we're the only organic seed subscription box on the market at the moment. And not only that, but we only sell heritage seeds as well. So the only heritage and organic seed company doing the subscription boxes. So really exciting. Now let's get started. So if you've received your box, you know the drill. We have your Happy Post sticker, the little Open Me, and your reminder to snap, tag and share. So let's open it. And then I'll show you how it looks. So we have our little welcome insert and the lovely tissue paper with our Soil Association logo sticker, because we're fully certified with the Soil Association. And so this is the little welcome insert that you receive. It's got a little QR code there, which will take you to the subscription page website, where you can find recipes, and that is where we'll add the sew along videos that we do as we go. So the insert says, "Hi, welcome to your December subscription box. Our goal is to help you grow delicious food all year round. There is not a month that goes by when there is nothing to sow. Inside your box you will find full sowing instructions for your seeds and some information about each variety. The QR code will take you to a special web page dedicated to your December box, and this is where you will find recipes, information about your box and helpful tips. We will also add our sew along videos as we go. The December box marks the start of the new growing season, which is super exciting. This is a busy time of year, so we'll start sowing most of the varieties towards the end of the month, but there are a couple of super fun and super healthy quick wins too, so we'll get started on those nice and early. All that is left to do is take a moment to yourself, pour a nice cup of Christmas tea and enjoy some seed sowing time. Your box is ready to open. So let's dive in and get that opened. So this is how it looks when it arrives. See. So we have our lollipop sticks for your plant labels. So they are FSC certified lollipop sticks. And then we have our packets of seed, excuse me, and then our inserts for each variety that we've included. So what have we got? We have got this month some microgreen broccoli, some microgreen radish. So these are the quick win items. So if we sow them now, you will be able to enjoy some delicious microgreens on Christmas Day. Think about your smoked salmon on Christmas morning with some broccoli microgreens sprinkled on the top. Just heaven. So then we've also got some peppers. So these are Zaro peppers, which is like a long pointy variety. We've got tomato yellow perfection, and we've got our chili habanero red. And we've also got, as is tradition, our cup of Pucker organic tea, and this month we've gone for winter warmer, so it's a nice little taste of Christmas for you. So let me pop those down. And then for each variety we give you an insert which has got some information about the variety, and then on the back is your full sowing instructions. And like I say, we do sow along videos as well. So for the microgreens, we're going to start those early because we want to enjoy those on Christmas Day. So we are going to get that video done for you this week. By Wednesday, it will be online for you. So this weekend, if you are braving the weather, I think the wind has calmed down a little bit here so far today. So I'm going to bring in some compost and get that warmed up, ready for Wednesday, because we don't want to be sowing our seeds into cold, wet compost. If you don't want to bring in the whole bag, totally understand. So this is the tray that I'm going to use to sow the microgreens. So I've got 2 of these. So I'm just going to fill that with compost, bring that in just to warm up and get that to room temperature over the next few days so that we're ready to go on Wednesday. So let's go through what we've got. So we've got the microgreen broccoli, excuse me. For a quick and easy way to boost vitamins and nutrients all year round, look no further than microgreens. The best bit, they are ready to eat in under 2 weeks. Broccoli microgreens have a slightly crisp texture and peppery flavour. They also have a much higher concentration of nutrients than a mature plant. So I think this time of year, you know, when we're all overindulging, aren't we? Whether it's a few too many drinks or just all that delicious Christmas food, if we can get a few extra healthy nutrients, I think we'll all appreciate that. Broccoli is well known for being one of the best sources of the nutrient sulforaphane, which has been widely studied for its antioxidant and cancer-preventing properties. Broccoli microgreen seeds can also be grown as sprouting seed, making them particularly versatile. So if you have a seed sprouter, or you can even do it in a jar and just cover the jar with some muslin or something, you can grow this as a sprouting seed as well as a microgreen. Enjoy these microgreens in sandwiches, salads and smoothies, or even as a garnish to your smoked salmon on Christmas Day, which is what I will be doing. They also pair well with a strong cheese, so why not include them on your festive cheese board? And then we have our microgreen radish. So the variety is Rambo. So radish Rambo is a real showstopper. The stems of these microgreens have a deep red colour and the leaves are an even deeper red. So they're going to look absolutely fabulous growing on your windowsill, and they'll look even better on your plate. The redness comes from its high anthocyanin content. The anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that are found in red, purple and blue fruits and vegetables. So really, really healthy. These delicious microgreens have a strong radish flavour with a peppery kick, so enjoy them as a garnish or add them to your salads. They even make a tasty addition to a stir fry, but you'll want to add them towards the end of your cooking to prevent that vibrant colouring. So really exciting varieties of microgreen there. Next up we have our pepper Zaro. So Zaro is an open pollinated sweet red pepper which can grow to around 20 centimetres long. So not a bell pepper, it's a long pepper. Pointed peppers like this tend to be sweeter than bell peppers, and their thinner skins mean they cook more evenly. Zaro produces strong, productive plants, and it is a variety that we have never seen in the garden centre, so a much more rare type for you. Whether you stuff them, roast them, or enjoy them freshly picked, we just know that you are going to love them. I mean, who doesn't love a red pepper? Tomato yellow perfection. So yellow perfection is a true British heirloom dating back to the 1800s. So really exciting, that one. This variety is early to mature and very prolific, producing vibrant yellow golf ball sized fruits all season long. Yellow tomatoes tend to be so much sweeter than red tomatoes, and yellow perfection is no exception. The fruits are super sweet and juicy. And then I've gone on to say about the 2 different types of tomatoes. So we've got determinate tomatoes and indeterminate tomatoes. So the determinate types are also known as bush varieties. They are perfect for pots. They don't require much pruning or training and very rarely need staking. They will start producing fruit after the first flush ripens. And whereas the indeterminate types are also known as vining or cordon tomatoes, They'll need training and support as they grow. Indeterminate types will produce fruit all season long, so this is the type to grow for a regular supply of tasty tomatoes. And the yellow perfection is indeterminate type, so that will keep going all season. And then we have our chili habanero red. So the habanero chili is named after the Cuban capital La Habana, or as we know it as Havana. It got this name as it was heavily traded there, but it actually originated in the Amazon region of South America. It's 200,000 to 300,000 Scoville heat units. So it's a super hot chili pepper, but fear not, it does lose some of its heat when cooked. And it actually has a fruity citrus flavour, which makes it an ideal choice for use in fresh, spicy salsas. Now, I don't know about you, but I love a nice salsa on my fried egg. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it because it is delicious. SHU stands for the Scoville heat units. So that is the measure of how hot and spicy your chili peppers are. The higher the number, the hotter the chili. And then I've just gone on to say about the different types of chili pepper. So we've got capsicum annuum, and capsicum chinense. So the annuums are things like the bell peppers, paprika, and the cayenne, just to name a few of them. And then your capsicum chinense are things like your habanero and your Scotch bonnet varieties. So that is everything we had in the box this month. So like I say, we don't want to sow the chilies, peppers or tomatoes just yet. We're going to wait till towards the end of the month. So it's traditional to sow those around Boxing Day. I know it can be a little bit controversial, or there are a lot of opinions which you probably see online about whether it's too early to sow or not. My advice is to proceed with caution. So like for the Zara peppers, for example, there are only a couple in the packet. So I wouldn't sow the whole packet. You want to kind of have that insurance policy. Yes, it's a risk to sow early, but you know, as we know with a risk, you can also get lots of rewards. So with everything, just sow a couple at the end of the month. And then if they don't work, we have plenty of time to sow again. But if it works and it works well, then you're going to get earlier harvest, you're going to get bigger, healthier plants. So just try it and see how you go. A lot of expert gardeners, people like Monty Don, will all be sowing chilies, peppers and tomatoes on Boxing Day. So just to remember that. You can use things like heat mats. So heat mats are great. I think mine is garland variety. I'll post a link to that later on. And they just provide a gentle bottom heat just to help those seeds to germinate. As soon as they've germinated though, you take them off the heat. You don't need to keep that heat going. So a warm place next to a radiator will also work just as well. You don't need any fancy equipment. And the same with grow lights. A lot of people think you can only grow with grow lights in the winter. Grow lights might help, but you know, they've only really become mainstream in the last, decade? I think mine were about £15 from Amazon, but I don't even use them every year. So yes, you can get grow lights and they will help give those seeds some light, but you can also just pop them in a really bright windowsill. Obviously protect your paintwork, but people managed for centuries before grow lights came about, before they were invented. So, you know, use some common sense, give it a go. Like I say, keep some seeds back, don't sow everything. We're going to do a few now, and then we can still go till end of March into April with no problem at all. So yeah, just enjoy it. Don't worry about what people say. Like I say, a lot of people have opinions different ways, and I'm all for an experiment. You know, the weather's changing, the seasons are changing. If we have a nice sunny winter, yeah. What else do we need to talk about? So the monthly sow-alongs, like I say, we're going to do the microgreen sow-along. I'll have that ready for you on Wednesday. So bring your compost in, get it warm, and then you can just roll with that on Wednesday evening. And then we'll have some nice, delicious microgreens for Christmas Day. And then I'm going to get the sow-alongs for the peppers, chilies, and tomatoes. That will be ready for you on Boxing Day, so we can keep up with tradition and grow with all of those hardcore professional gardeners. And I think that is about all I wanted to talk about. Do remember, we do have gift vouchers available now. That is a new thing that we've started this year. And if you are enjoying the subscription or want to gift a subscription to anybody else, we've put a few subscription gifts on the website as well. So we've done a 3-month, a 6-month and a 12-month one. There is absolutely no tie-in for those. They're a one-off purchase. pay for it up front, and then we'll take care of the rest for you. So there's nothing, you don't need to remember to cancel in a year's time or anything like that. It is just a one-off payment. And I just want to say thank you again, just for all of your support. The subscription box has been a phenomenal success, which I wasn't expecting. I did think it would be popular, but I didn't expect the success that we had. So just thank you so much to you all for your support. Any Trustpilot reviews you leave us, and just recommendations. If you have any gardening friends, please do recommend us to your friends and let it spread the word about this amazing little seed company. We're trying to really make an impact and just make gardening accessible and fun for all, and just inspire everybody to grow their own food, because I don't think you need a huge growing space. I think there is something you can even grow in pots, so it's just so important. I think we've heard in the news this week about the feed for cows with Arla, and that's very controversial. We don't know what's in our food all the time, so if we can grow our own organic food, we're just in full control of what we're eating, so that can only be a good thing in my opinion. So just thank you all so much for your support. Please do let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to help, always answering questions on Instagram, or you can drop us an email, hello@heritageorganicseeds.com. So I hope you have a great day, everybody. I will speak to you all soon.